I'm just saying, I mean, I don't want to, I know I obviously upset you, and honestly, everything you do, doesn't even upset me.
Listen, man, this bullshit that I was pulling today, do I feel that way? Would I do that? Have I felt that this way about anyone in my real life? There's a very pertinent, real question. And I'll answer you as honest as I can, just like with everything else.
Yeah.
I've hated people way more than, as far as I'm concerned, I really don't give a shit about you, to be honest with you.
Right, we don't even know each other. How do you hate or like?
There's been people that I have not been able to stand way more than you, and I've treated them much better than you. This whole bullshit today, if I could fuck with you in any way,
I think
any
it's
shape,
entertaining.
any form, to throw your game off in any way, any shape, any form, you're goddamn right I'm going to. If a boxer's going into a fight, you think they go nose to nose and they're breathing at each other and calling each other names for fun? No, it's intimidation factor. And if I could use that in a way, shape, or form against you and pull it off, even in the slightest bit, even to make you, even if it helped in a little bit for you to choke, if it did or if it didn't, you know what? It doesn't matter. It worked out the way I wanted it to.
Yeah.
So
we all got cool. You got a cool TV. I got a cool onesie.
Honestly, I could not give a flying fuck about the television. I wanted the Vito.
Obviously.
If it was $10,000, I would have given it up for the Vito.
Oh, anyone would have.
Here.
But you want, I
worked very, very hard.
Yeah,
harder than anybody in this house knows. I had to go through a lot of extra steps to be here. And I did.
Yeah.
Because of my mouth and of my attitude. And they were afraid. Having me with fuck this and fuck that on a live show, what kind of risk are they taking? Seriously.
No, yeah, honestly.
So, I really wanted to be here. I got here, and I really want to stay here.
But
and it's not like Carol, where I don't want to go out on the first week. I don't care where else. I want to be here in this goddamn house. And I have a pretty decent relationship. Can you give us a minute?
Oh, sure, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Sorry, I know you guys been locked up.
No, I just woke up. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, no worries. I have a pretty decent relationship with most of the people in this house.
Yeah. Evil, just so you know, I really, really I know that you're not going to believe me, but you watch it later and you watch what I say in the room. I was 100% knew that you would not nominate Danielle. I mean, wouldn't vote for her to go, or thought that, because I haven't talked to you, so maybe I'm wrong, because that would make you look bad, and I didn't want to make you look bad in the rest of your life. Hold on. So I knew that you were probably, I went through a lot of numbers, and you were probably the only person that I could have put up against her that would have made it so that she went home. I know that you have a lot of relations with people. I'm not dumb. I may look like it, and that's cool, but...
I'm the one that, tries to get people doing things and all these stupid games.
I love your games. I love your bunnies.
I've done more than my fair share of
serious?
cooking, and I don't mind it.
That's hysterical. I love that. I mean, whether or not you think you believe me or not, I think that's awesome. I love creative minds. Honestly, I don't want to be rude because it is your daughter, but she is very negative of a person. I know. I mean, I'm not going to.
So far as Danielle's concerned, I'm
not going to continue on it with it because it's your dad. But
listen,
that's
I haven't talked to her for a quarter of her life.
I'm just saying, that's honestly what I really, really, really was doing and felt. And later when you watch the show, you'll know exactly that.
And I had everybody saying the vote would be very split, and I would have been very, very surprised if it was anything but split. And
I was deciding, and people asked who was going to decide, and...
My outbursts with you, I'm sure, have cost me in some people's eyes.
Not at all.
You know what? I said, I think that people look at me and say that he's being who he is. He's not full of shit.
It's both of us are like that.
You're fucking up big time.
Well...
And you know you are. Why would you have said, I know I needed to get HOH? Because you know that your ass would have been up on the block. Why? Because you've alienated yourself from everyone in this fucking house.
Right, because I stayed upstairs
Even with
for the whole week.
Stupidest things, like coming down to dinner twice. When people have made dinner for the people that are there, you at least have the respect and the courtesy to come down, and even if you don't want to eat it because you're on a diet or whatever the fuck the reason is, say, hey, I'm really sorry, but I'd like to join you guys, and let me have a banana. Who cares?
Yeah.
You alienated yourself.
I know, that was wrong. I felt that was rude.
It was rude, and it was
Well, the first time I didn't even know I was sleeping.
Somebody woke you up. I don't know,
And
Dustin or somebody came up and said,
Eric.
dinner's ready.
And then he kept just talking to me. Like, and then he
Oh.
told me probably like after 10, 15 minutes, and then I'm like,
You
oh.
made your bed, man. You
Yeah.
made your bed from the time that you walked in here. And let me tell you something else. Those goofy shirts of yours ain't fucking helping your cause either.
I don't
I'm
have
not
any more
bullshitting
clothes.
you.
They took all my clothes.
They took all my clothes.
I
They took
honestly-
all my fucking clothes. I
honestly have
got
dresses,
5 shirts back
bikinis, and-
since because of the releases.
Oh, I
That's
got
the only
I get a
reason.
shirt taken every
Even
day.
shit like this, they're questioning.
Yo,
the
I got
artwork.
I got a shirt. Yeah, artwork. I got all my stuff taken, and all I have is dresses, bikinis, and like a
You
couple
didn't
of
think
shirts.
that would hurt you coming in here?
What?
Me. Jan this, Jan US, Jan
Oh my God!
Jan
How long were you in that hotel for? I was so bored. I just had iron-on letters, and I was gonna make "Happy Birthday, Dad" and like "Hi, Mom" and whatever.
But you
And they said
didn't.
you're
What
not.
did you do?
No. They said you can't do that. I had it all made, and they're like, you can't bring those in. So I peeled off all the letters,
But
and
what
that's
you
all they
did
proved.
is what your personality is.
Well,
It's all
I
about
wasn't
you.
planning when I bought the letters. I wasn't planning on it. That's
The
all
only
they would let me do.
time that you have sat down and talked with someone about them was Carol when she was leaving. Why? Because they did it in All Stars and they asked a bunch of questions about Allison when they kicked her ass out. That was the only reason. And
Actually, I
everybody
didn't
knew
find
it.
out any information about Carol.